What is up, y'all? Joe T here, and this behind the scenes of S.A.V.A.G.E.S. Savages. Let's go. Bruh. Okay. I am literally so tired because, like, I have been making so many of these for a long time. And it's finna be late. Well, it's not late, but still. Anyway. Savages. S.A.V.A.G.E.S. Alright, yeah. So, basically, this song, it just says it by itself, the title. The title just explains it for itself. How, we're just savages and we do savage things. Yeah, we're rebels in this shit. And this is like Halloween based, because, Halloween is my favorite holiday. So, I wouldn't mind, making something evolving around Halloween. You know what I mean? So, this one, I wanted to go for something that's more like not necessarily dubstep more so it's like UK dubstep, but at the same time it's rage, if that makes sense. So it's like rage mixed with UK dubstep. It's like rage UK dubstep. Yeah, that's kind of what the vibe of this is. All right. And of course, if you've been watching this for a long time, then you know my favorite parts, like I said, are performing, which I say that a lot, but that's literally my favorite parts. Anyway, my most favorite part is the outfit. Like I said, I love the leather jacket that I wear in the video. Like, just basically how just looking like a badass. You know what I mean? Like the jacket, the eyeliner, like just like I don't know, just like looking rebellious and just looking like a badass. Like, you know, I'm sorry, like that's on point. Like I like the jacket I wore in the video. Because I've been had that jacket honestly. Like before I was doing this, I've been had that jacket. I've been had that badass jacket since the beginning. Like, and of course I wanted to wear it in the video, because obviously I'm portraying as someone as a rebel in the video, so like it makes sense, right? Right. So, yeah. So we shot this. So of course, the places, the settings, the settings are pretty cool as well. We shot this at places, that of course we were able to film at. Like for example, the log by my house, we shot over there. The park again, which I know, like literally, most of the places we filmed was at the park. Okay, but mind you, there's very different areas, like I said, at the park. Because mind you, listen, I usually don't always film in the same areas. I don't usually always do that. But if it's a different area, or if I can make the same area look a little more different, then yeah, obviously I'm gonna film, in that same area. If that makes sense. So yeah, right. So yeah, the playground we filmed there, which that was pretty cool because it kind of brought back the childhood a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It brought back the childhood, and whatnot. So, and which the Halloween hat, I wore that in the video. That was pretty cool. Ben wore that. Which wait, let me see if I can find it. Hold up. All right, got that. Yeah. So the premise of this story of the video is basically how basically this Karen, my yo, this story. Listen, my ideas anyway. So the story that is pretty much going on in the video is where I go over to my house, right, and basically I get a note. It's basically a note from the Karen, right? Basically Karen. Pretty much I get a note saying like, oh, basically Karen's just being a bitch, right? She's basically being a bitch, basically just having like a note. Like she leaves a note on my door, basically saying like, oh, if you keep making this noise, blah blah, blah, I'm gonna have you be put out of the neighborhood and shit like that, right? So of course, me being, obviously a savage, right? Oh, all right, cool. So I hit up my gang and my crew or whatnot, and I'm like, hey, listen, get the gang, get the group. We need to get this bitch back. We need to get revenge on this woman, right? Yo, get your gang, get your crew. We finna teach this Karen lesson. We finna teach this Karen that a lesson. Meet me tomorrow at 1 p.m. And so, and of course, I had to use my close friends in the video. You know what I'm saying? you know. And this is the day that we were filming a lot. But this didn't have to take much. You know what I mean? So don't take nothing from nobody. Cause no one raises a can, you're like a witness. Night by night, I work in silence. You do that too, so mind your own business. Fierce, hardcore, not just the average, but it's whatever. But when I get the last word, I try to be clever. Not just ever. Yeah.
Okay, I hope I did good.
You know. So I got Steph and Drew. We were doing the video, doing the clips and whatnot, and all that. And yeah. But anyway, on to the story. Sorry, if this is all over the place. I'm sorry. This is what happens when you film so many videos at the same time. But yeah. Anyway, moving on. So I get the group, and then basically I have them in a Halloween mask. Give me 1 second. So I've been wearing a lot of stuff on Amazon. So I got not one, not two, but three. I don't know if you can see it. Hold up. I got 3 Halloween masks. Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, and Jason. Well, Jason, I've been had Jason, but you know, I decided to, you know, decorate this right quick. So I was Jason, Zeph was Freddy Krueger, and I had Drew be Michael Myers. So basically, Michael Myers was the getaway driver, okay, and Freddy Krueger was the lookout. And, you know, I was the one that's gonna cause the destruction anyway, basically. So basically, we do what, you know, teenagers and young people do on Halloween. We egg and toilet paper people's houses. Yeah. So we egg and toilet paper house and whatnot. And so, you know, yeah, we just vandalize our house and just being, you know, rebellious and shit. And so, yeah, that's what we do. Cause like, yeah, cause the aesthetic in the video is crazy. I will say that. You know, it's wild, pretty crazy. But that's what the song is. The song is we're gonna be wilding. Like we're wilding out. You know, we're wilding shit. You know, that's kind of what the vibe is. It's like we're being wild. You know, and that's what we are. Like we're being savages. And what do savages do? We egg and toilet paper with houses who deserve it, right? Because that's what, you know, you do. And whatnot. And whatever. So, yeah. And whatnot. Which, honestly, if they do come back with this, they should do a movie with these 3 together. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Anyway. Alright, action. Right, don't move or flinch. Yeah. 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 If you want to go form, you want to. So, you know, they were really good help. I will say, you know, shout out to y'all. Shout out to my people who helped me out with the video. And he had Drew's dad helped film the video. So that was great. Shout out to him. So the egg and toilet paper scene, I did by myself. Long story short, I ate the toilet paper in my own house, which I don't know, just because I always wanted to do that. I guess not egg and toilet paper in my house, but like as a teenager, I thought about it. Let me not expose mine. What I used to think about. I actually, what? Just forget what I want to talk about. Shut up, or whatever. But yeah, because it reminds me of when my mom, some teenagers, they used to not egg her house, but they threw a pumpkin at her house before, a pumpkin, right? And she called the police, and they're just like, oh, just teenagers, they do whatever they want and all that stuff, right? And blah blah and whatever. Like I said, so the shoot was really good. It was a really nice shoot. You know what I mean? And you know, and Karen, she just got what she deserved. Yeah, just the bitch got what she deserved at the end. Basically, she got what she deserved. She came home, and then next thing you know, she realizes that her yard has been vandalized. It's been toilet papered, and a note that literally says, "Oh, if you lie on us again," because that's literally what it was. Literally, Karens lie. That's what they do. Karens like to lie and bullshit and be like, "Oh, he did this to me, she did that to me." Basically, like to cry wolf, right? So guess what? She got a note that said, "Oh, if you lie on us again, then like, oh, if you call the cops on us, then we'll report that you made a false report on us, right?" So yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
good?
Yeah,
Should I
that's
do it
good.
again?
But yeah, that's it. That's behind the scenes vlog. I didn't get that much footage because I've been shooting like so many videos, honestly, that to where I didn't have time to get behind the scenes footage. But anyway, but yeah, that's it. This has been S.A.V.A.G.E.S or just Savages. You can just call it that. Like I said, the song is up on YouTube on my main channel, so you can go check it out if you want. But it'll be cool if you still went to check it out anyway. But yeah, that's it. Happy Halloween, and yeah, I'm out.